Hi, this is a specific alto tutorial for 8 candles in my window. Every time we have 8, whether we follow it with candles, which we do most of the time, one time I think we follow it with the word day, you're going to implode the T, meaning you're not going to go 8 and explode the T, you're going to implode it. 8 candles, 8 candles. I wrote in here just as something to, the emotion I would carry in my heart is, look what I have here. I've got something really special, like you're demonstrating menorah. Now we're going over to page 4. Same thing. Simile here, by the way, means same way, same thing. And always separate. When you see miracle, now, most of the time, the R's, we're going to just flip them or very much minimize them. If we're crossing them out, I will show you that. But we want miracle with these unaccented schwa syllables, and quasi poco means like a little decrescendo. So come back away. We don't want miracle, but miracle. Pull away from the second and third syllables. The stress is on the first one. With that, and that's a tenuto mark if you want to use that. Now you go to oo here, but I did write in faith and conviction. Can you sing your oo with faith and conviction? Notice the lower 3 parts are singing mezzo piano, whereas the sopranos are singing mezzo forte. So we need to get out of their way. This should feel like it's expanding, a feeling of expansion. No breath is the reason why there are. And that's just eliminate the R's or minimize the R's there. That is the middle of page 5. Here's the bottom of page 5. Nothing new here. 8 candles, no breath between window and tonight. And make sure you hold that for full value. It's 4 beats plus 3 beats. And we'll cut off together. Now I'm on page 5. Again, separate 8 candles. I wrote in here, telling a favorite story, like telling it to your niece or nephew or grandchild or child, whatever. Separated again. Middle of page 5. Hanukkah. Hanukkah, Hana, like in book. That's the IPA symbol, International Phonetical Alphabet symbol, for the vowel as in the word book. We don't want Hanukkah, we don't want Hanukkah, we want Hanukkah with the corners in, a little poco decrescendo. Again, the tenuto on the first syllable, that's the accented syllable, Hanukkah. And then you're, again, back at mezzo piano for your oohs. I wrote in faith and hope for an emotion. At the bottom of the page, we're back up to mezzo forte and feeling like we're expanding. Excuse me? It's not the company. Eliminate the R's there. Separate 8 candles. I'm going to page 6 now. Altos, you're doing a great job of bringing out this syncopated rhythm, and I write in my crescendo. This always gets ignored, but I see that crescendo mark. So we'll crescendo through there. Now we get into the first of our 2 tricky transitions, and I wrote in, now the story really gets exciting. So you start by singing along with the sopranos, just enough oil to keep the lamp going for only, and then let's have no breath here. Single night. I haven't talked about this much. It would be nice to have some altos jump down to the tenor part. But if you're staying on the alto part, just when we thought very short, and now we're at the top of page 7, the flame would stop, very short. Flame would stop, again, very short. I would put in 2 beats, or 2 strong vertical lines here to remind yourself that this half rest gets 2 beats. I will give a big beat 3. I also wrote in tell the story. This is at the top of page 7. Middle of page 7. Again, 2 strong vertical marks there to show that that half rest gets 2 beats of rest, and then I will give a big beat 3 to bring you in. You're on awe. You're not singing text. Excuse me. You hang on for 4 beats. You cut off on the downbeat, and then you jump in back on 8 candles. I wrote in, isn't that cool? Like you're looking back at what this miracle had happened, and then you're thinking, isn't that cool? We are now at the bottom of page 7. Again, separate. Oh, excuse me. You don't sing this. You don't sing this. This is the sopranos. You have a whole rest because you're going to come in on this ooh right here. So you do not need to sing that. If you did, it isn't the end of the world, but you're technically not supposed to. So you've got these long half note figures, and then you go back to the text, and this should feel like we're expanding. Again, I'm at the top of page 8. Middle of page 8, separation as usual, no breath after window, and then I'm going to give the altos a special cue to support them in that wonderful syncopated feeling. I would write in my crescendo like this. At bar 59, we start the second transition, and I wrote in, just in case you missed it, it's a little different this time. By the way, poco movendo means a little movement, so we'll maybe go just a hair faster. I'm going on over to page 9 now. And of course, you're singing along with the sopranos. Keep the lamp going, no breath, for only a single night. Again, some of the tenors might want to drop down, or some of the altos, it would be helpful if you want to be brave and helpful, drop down to help the tenors. But I'm continuing on just as alto. Just when we thought, short. The flame would stop, short, as before. Flame would stop. This goes up. The last time you went F, E, D. This time you're going from the F sharp to the E to the F sharp, back to the F sharp. I'm going to the bottom of page 9. Again, we go in unison here at it, and then kept on shining 8 days of light. Now, altos. You're going to sing this E flat, and as you turn the page, you resolve it up to an F natural, so keep singing. Don't sing with the sopranos when they do their syncopated thing. And then we're back in unison with 8 candles. I wrote in, sparkle like candles in the menorah. And I also write, just look how beautiful. So come up with a new reason for saying this again. And this is the first time, by the way, that it's forte. Middle of the page, separate. Oh, you don't sing this because you've got to rest. Be ready to jump in on your oohs here. And as before, this is going to feel like it's expanding. Oh, excuse me. I am sorry. It's not the company. Oh, I should have marked in here. Eliminate these R's. And now let's jump over to the top of page 11. We're nearly done. Separate 8 candles. And a little rhetorical device. We just said 8 candles in my window, and then we're repeating it. So it's as if you're saying, I said. So give it a little extra emphasis. 8 candles in my window. And then finally, beaming with joy, 8 candles in my window, no breath, tonight. And bring out your moving parts. Thank you, altos.